Welcome to the Bravo Charlie Club podcast, making you 12 and a half minutes more awesome each week. He's Ben, I'm Richard. Let's go. Ben, how you doing this week?
Awesome, mate. Really, really well. And I know that you've been busy because that's the topic of next week's episode. So there's an Easter egg for the listeners.
Yeah. I have been busy. Yep.
So the new list of country call out this week, mate, is Uzbekistan. Can you believe
Uzbekistan.
it?
We're big in Uzbekistan.
We are. We've made it there. Hey, a casual greeting. A casual greeting is salam. And truth be known, I went for the casual greeting because I was very sure I was going to mess up the formal greeting.
Cherry picking your greetings.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, if you write the content, you can do what you want. It's all good.
So true.
Hey, mate, Fully Awake Project. Here's a question for you. Have you ever wondered what the hotel staff think of you after you've been in the room, like when they're doing that final cleanup? Now, I want to talk.
Occasionally I have, yeah.
I want to talk you through this one. So this happened to me in New Zealand recently. My daughter loves a particular brand of muesli bars, which I can only find in New Zealand for whatever reason. So when I go there, I buy a few boxes. Anyway, as I was leaving my hotel room to check out after this last trip, I turned around and do the final check as you do. And I saw 12 empty muesli bar boxes lined up against the bin. And
so that's like, what, 72 bars or something? Or like
yeah, something like that. I think it's 5 or 6 in a box. And 4 large water bottles. Now, I don't use housekeeping generally when I stay in hotels. So the do not disturb sign has been on for like 6 days. And I'm looking at this, 12 packs of muesli bar boxes. And I'm thinking, that's a 2-pack a day habit. Like,
you just check in and eat a box of bars a day? Well, yeah. There we go.
I'll put a photo in the segment, but it just got me wondering that, what do the housekeeping team actually think of their guests? I reckon they must have seen some really crazy stuff.
Have you ever thought about this stuff? I reckon. I had a funny incident once where I somehow misplaced a shoe. I went down, used the hotel pool, and came back, and you're sort of in the change room, and you're like, I've only got one shoe. Where's my other shoe? And so anyway, you walk barefoot back to your hotel room, and then it comes time to check out. And you're like, I'm not going to carry a single shoe home. So you leave one shoe in the bin. I don't know. It's not super helpful, but like, someone's going to come across that and say, did he have one shoe? Like, is this guy?
What's
going on?
Yeah. What was this guy doing to only have one shoe? Yeah.
You'd have to stop asking those questions eventually just to protect your own sanity, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I think, as I said, like if they've had the rock stars, coming in there smashing guitars or whatever and breaking up hotel rooms, that's one thing. But just the average traveler, like just how they go through it, like, I'm sure they've stereotyped us like the ones who have to take all of the free toiletries, steal all of the teas out of the mini kitchen thing. It made me laugh. Yeah, I was shaking my head at myself as I walked out of the hotel room that time. Hey, speaking of New Zealand, I'm not sure if this is a travel tip or not, but we're talking about being lost in translation in our Japan deep dive and some funny moments there. I had one in New Zealand. So I drove past this sign and it said, roadside drug testing is here. And so I leaned over and asked the driver, I said, what have they got for us to try? And he was like, what are you talking about? I said, they're offering to do roadside drug testing for us. So let's go and let's stop. And
that's hilarious.
He didn't find it funny.
You appreciate that humor.
Have you seen any signs you couldn't make any head or tail of, mate?
Oh, no, I don't really have any there. The ones that I find the most frustrating is the sign that sits up there kind of like, sort of 2 roads before the exit, left-hand turn Gold Coast Highway, and it's like 3 roads before the actual turn to the highway, which is the sort of main road, but it's not obvious from the sign, right? Yeah, those
So,
kind of ones get me.
instead of saying 700 meters ahead, it should say third left. That'd be so much more
Or
obvious,
something like
wouldn't
that. Yeah.
it?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. It reminds me of a map I had in Paris once where it only had the major roads on it. And so you're walking along and it
yes.
says, take, you're like, oh, we'll take the next left. And you realize it's not the next left. It's 5 lefts after. And that map didn't make it to the end of the day. And I remember Tanya saying to me, are you sure you want to toss that map? I was furious by the time I tossed it. And I said, I'm pretty confident we're going to do better without this thing than with it.
On Google Maps. Map is dead to me.
Well, this was pre-Google. So you sort of,
right.
This is like in 99, 2000 when you actually needed a printed map, easiest
when
way
they gave them to you in the hotel, right? They had all those peel off for things. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this was a McDonald's one or something. So maybe it only just showed you where all the McDonald's were. That was where the problem started. Hey, another one I saw in New Zealand, a volcanic eruption was described as being low probability and high possibility. Like what? What's the difference?
Hilarious. That sounds exactly like it's being forecast by our bomb when they say like
yeah.
Yeah, what is it?
30% chance of 0% rain.
Of 0 to 2 mils or something, and you're like, what does that even mean? Yeah.
So New Zealand have taken it next level. I think they're just out to trick us.
Volcanic eruption is somewhat more devastating too than a shoddy call on the rain.
Yeah, you want to get that one right.
You do want to get that one right. Yep.
Hey, we got some interesting listener feedback recently. Listener MP wrote in and he asked if we could have a discussion about things that should never be put in coffee. Now, I know that you're not a coffee drinker, but I'm sure there's a relatable version in tea. But he's talking about
Ben, stop the press actually on that one because last weekend I had a latte. I mean, it's crazy.
What?
I know. I did.
I had
a rotten night's sleep. And I felt like I needed to get through the day, so I thought, I'm going to try it.
How was it?
It was good, I think. I mean, I wouldn't know a bad latte from a good latte, but
fair. Well, it's a milk-based coffee.
The experience was not horrible. So there you go.
And what type of milk did you go for? You're almond milk, soy milk, just straight for the full cream. Wow.
Yeah, they had about 7 different types of milk there or something. I think I just got normal milk. Yep.
7 types is table stakes these days. We do take our milk choice very, very, very seriously. But listen to MP, he's talking about like salt, butter, peanut butter, like oils. Like where did these ideas come from?
Is that like a drink? Is that like a
So the term, the colloquial term, I guess,
or something.
Well, no, it's called bulletproof coffee. Is where this butter and oil thing comes from, as far as
yeah.
And the interesting thing about bulletproof coffee is it's supposed to be a meal replacement because it's very high in calories with the oil that you put in. So I don't see myself drinking that as my smoothie sort of breakfast meal replacement.
Have you had one? Does it taste like more hardcore than normal coffee, or it sounds very bulletproof,
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. I didn't like the flavor. Like salt in coffee is because coffee's quite acidic, and adding salt to that seems like a strange, use of your time. So, but it's a MP. We don't have an answer for you, mate. It's but I think you can choose with your feet and just not order it. That's my recommendation. Do you put anything in your tea?
Just milk. Plain,
just milk.
Normal milk. Yeah.
Okay. So you would drink milky tea. That's why you went for the milky coffee.
Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm curious when someone has something for the first time, like what the thought process is that leads them to it. Yeah. Hey, conundrum of the week, mate. Most of today has been a conundrum, but how come when we say when we say road trip, I'm going on a road trip. No one even blinks an eye. They just like, where you going? But if you said to someone like, I'm going on an air trip, like what would the response be? Like, how come air trip has never taken off?
I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe it's because Australia, you're really, if you're on a plane, you're probably heading overseas. So you say overseas mostly. I guess you could be traveling to Perth, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Air trip, which is further than some trips overseas.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Hey, look, I actually looked it up. I looked up airtrip.com just to see if we could actually help support the motto.
Years and you're out buying domains again.
No, you know me. I thought about it, but I thought, okay, well, let's see if we can support the motto. Let's see if we can get airtrip some momentum. Here's what I found: 4 guys on camels. Now, I think they've missed the target market. If that's an air trip.
Perhaps there was some kind of airfield cushioning on the camels or something.
I don't know what's going on, but they probably fit in quite well. They're not doing their research, so they deserve a spot. If anyone owns airtrip.com and wants to join BCC and tell us what on earth is going on, come on down. Hey, follow up conundrum. We've got a few more time. How old is too old to hang on to a mustard, mate?
I don't think there's a time limit. I think we've got the mustard in there that must be at least 5 years old, maybe even longer. It sits in the condiment section of your fridge, right? Which we recently moved into the doors, and it's too deep, because the jars aren't very big, and the high use items, crushed garlic, other things. Tends to go to the front. The mustard gets pushed down the back.
Pushing, yeah.
It's a fish sauce, FYSH sauce, and other sorts of things that you're like,
what is that?
Once in one recipe. I don't know. It's some kind of vegan fish sauce.
Right.
No fish were harmed in the making of the sauce.
Right. Okay.
I couldn't tell you any more than that.
But the dictionary was harmed in the naming of it.
Yes, that's right. English language murdered, but no fish were harmed.
For mustard, I reckon 10 years past its due date.
10
or best. Yeah, I reckon.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, that's if anyone's got anything an older mustard than 10 years past, then let us know. I'm curious. Hey, that's it, Richard. Listeners have been BCC'd on our week. To our listeners, thanks for joining in. Head over to bravocharlie.club if you would like to get in touch. I'll drop that picture in the inner sanctum for you all to have a laugh at too. And in next week's show, we're going to ask, why is it called a toothbrush? See you next week. Bravo Charlie Club out.
And that's the pod.